I'm back. Pressed the wrong button like twice there. But last time, I believe we just finished up the investigation for the Yakuten no Tono-saman. The turnabout Tono-saman. So that's where we're leaving off. Alright, October 18th, 10 a.m. District Courthouse, Courtroom 4. Alright, これより、煮干し三三郎の法廷を開廷します。Alright, from here on, we shall, court is in session for Niboshi Misaburo. That's the Tono-saman. Alright. This guy again. Did they tell me? I mean, I've played this game before, so I knew it was Edgeworth prosecuting. Reiji Mitsurugi prosecuting, but I'm not sure if they told us in the game. Kensatsugawa Jumi kanryou shite orimasu. The prosecution is ready. Bengo gawa Jumi kanryou shite orimasu. The defense is ready. Mitsurugi Reiji Boutou Bendon o onegai shimasu. Prosecutor Mitsurugi. Did I say Reiji? It's just Mitsurugi. Your opening arguments, please. Your opening statement, please. Well, that's his argument. Alright, Hikoki ni Niboshi Misaburo wa 11:17 日午後2時半. So, the accused, the defendant, Niboshi Misaburo, on October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Eito Satsueijou Daiichi Studio de. Oh, what was his name? Oh, Hayu. No, that's not his name. Hayu, Ibukuro Takeshi o satsugai shita. Wait, you can't say that. He's saying, yeah, at the Eito studio, at the studio number 1, he killed the actor Ibukuro Takeshi. You can't say that. I mean, you should be able to say, yes, he did. You should say, we're accusing him of. We've arrested him on suspicion of, right? Because then I mean, I guess there is no jury, so it's not like you can prejudice the jury, right? The judge knows what's going on. But, you know. And that's kind of the whole point of this game, right? It's not fair. この犯行は、被告に以外の人間には不可能だった. It is impossible for this crime to have been carried out by anyone other than the defendant. Honhote? Probably this. In this courtroom, right? Honhote de kensatsu gawa wa sono ten o kanzen ni tasho? Risho? Gotta open up my Jisho, my dictionary. Risho. To prove, establish proof. Which makes sense, standing up proof. Risho suited at all. In this courtroom, the prosecution will completely establish proof of this point. Naruhodo. Gotcha. Understood. それでは、but what is this? Shingi? The trial? Deliberation, discussion, consideration. Shingi ni 入りたいと思います。Well, then I would like to proceed with deliberation, discussion. 三剣刑事最初の証人を入廷させてください。Prosecutor, Mitsurugi, please call in your first witness. ではまず、おなじみ糸の動き切り刑事を。Then, firstly, おなじみ? I assume it means the same, or as always. Familiar, well-known, regular. Really? It doesn't have the kanji for onaji. Then we shall call in the well-known, or everyone's favorite, however you want to say it, you know, Ito no Kogiri Keiji, Detective Ito no Kogiri. まず、この事件について軽く説明してほしい。First, I would like you to explain the incident lightly. は、では、上面図で説明するっす。Then I will explain via the monitor, I guess. 今回は撮影上全体の位置関係が重要です。This time, the positioning of the entire studio is important. ここがstaff area. This is the staff area. 午前中ここでアクションの打ち合わせがあったっす。In the morning, there was a meeting here about the action sequence. ここは撮影所の正門前. This is in front of the studio gate. 午後1時から警備のおばちゃんがずっと立ってて From 1 p.m. yesterday, the guard Oba-chan the guard, was standing here the entire time. 警備の That's Kitsujo? It's a guardhouse, right? No. Sumejo. Oh, Sumejo. Yep, okay. Nope. Read using the kunyomi of each of them. Anyway, Tsumesho o sugiru to gate ga aru su. If you go past the guard room, what would you call that? The guard gate, the gate, whatever. The guard room, there is a gate. ここを過ぎるとスタジオがあるっす。If you go past that, there are the studios. ここです。第一スタジオ。Here, Studio 1. 死体が発見された殺人現場っす。The body was found. It's the scene of the murder. さて、事件があった10月15日。Then, in the on October 15th, 午前中この撮影所には in the morning on this studio, 被害者の伊袋武史 the victim 伊袋武史、被告人の煮干し三郎 the accused 煮干し三郎みさぶろ I think スタッフの女の子3人しかなかったです。And a woman from the staff, there were only 3 of them there. That's right. Those are all the people. Shogo? Is that until noon? Noon? Yeah, Shogo. Shogo まで撮影所のスタッフは全員スタッフアリアになったっす。にいたっす。Until noon, all of the studio staff were in the staff area. そして、朝食 That's no. 昼食 What is昼食 That's right. 昼食 in the middle. そして昼食後、被害者の胃袋は一人で第一スタジオへ。Then, after lunch, the victim, Ibukuro, made his way alone to number 1 studio. Studio 1. 午後1時、警備のおばさんが詰め所に入ったっす。At 1 p.m. So first, the victim went. Then, at 1 p.m., Oba-chan started at her post. そして、午後5時. Then at 5 p.m., 胃袋をつけたリハーサルをするため、No. That's not Ibuku. That's not. Isou. That's a costume. Isou get. In order to do the dress rehearsal, 第一スタジオにスタッフたちが集まると、all the staff gathered at number 1, staff area 1. Then who's that? On the right. If only Ibukuro and Misaburo and whatever the woman is and Oba-chan were there, then who are these people? What the heck? 被害者の死亡推定時刻は午後2時半です。2時30分です。The victim's estimated time of death was 2:30 p.m. 凶器は胸に突き刺さったトナサマンスピアーズ。The weapon was the Tonosaman spear, which was stabbed into his chest. これが事件の流れです。And that is how the incident went down. もう一度聞きたい人がいたら説明するけど。If people want to hear it again, I can explain it, but どうしよう、もう一度聞こうか? Sure, let's take a listen. すみません、もう一度お願いします。Yes, one more time. またあんたっす。You again? 仕方ないっす。頭の悪い弁護士のために繰り返すっす。Oh, nothing, can't be helped. For the professor that ain't too professor for the not prosecutor, defense attorney that isn't too bright, I'll repeat it. ここぞとばかりに嫌味なんか言ってる。ここぞとここぞと。I don't know what they're trying to say. Now is the time. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. What is Bakirini? Oh, what am I doing? Bakari. I'm looking up the wrong word. Just because. Just because I'm here, I've got a bad feeling. Just because I'm here, he's saying something mean? Okay, if he's gonna literally just say the whole thing again. Yeah, he's just saying the whole thing again. So, yeah, that's the staff area. That's the gate. From 1 p.m., the guard showed up. If you go past the guard gate, if you go past it, there's a studio. Studio. Dead body. Yep, okay. He's the one that died. That guy is there. Does this person have a name? Staff no onnanoko? Yep, until noon, the staff were all in this area eating lunch. And then after... after lunch, the victim went by himself over there. At 1 p.m., Oba-chan showed up in there. And then 5 p.m. for the dress rehearsal. They gathered there. Bada bing, bada boom. He dead. About 2:30. And he was stabbed through the chest by this spear. And that's how it happened. No, I don't need to. まあ、なんとなくだろう。なんとかなるだろう。なんとかなる。It's become something or other? Be able to manage somehow or other. I'll manage somehow. 凶器は槍ですか? The weapon was a spear, right? これはまた Busso? Dangerous? そうな. This again is kind of dangerous. All right. 証拠品とのサマンスピアを法的記録にファイルした. Filed away the evidence of the Totoman spear in the record. Yari kei no kyoki. A weapon that takes the shape of a spear. 被害者の胸に先刺さっている状態で発見された. It was found stabbed into the victim's chest. よろしいか、裁判長? If it's all right with you, Mr. Judge, Your Honor, この事件は実にシンプルなポイントにまとめることができる. From this incident, you can glean a very simple point. すなわち、That is to say, 警備詰め所にいたおばちゃんは何を見たか? What did Oba-chan, the guard at the guardhouse, see? なるほど。Gotcha. では、早速その警備員に入廷していただこう. Okay, so we're not actually cross-examining the detective. Now, that is kind of weird, but for, game purposes, because video game, we don't need to. Shonin no namae o. Victim's name, please. Oh my god. Ara? Oh my. Choito anta ii otoko da ne. Choito. What the heck does that mean? Is that just a funny way of saying chotto? You're a good looking guy, aren't you? Oba-chan chotto tokime chatta? Yo? Tokimeku? To be prosperous, to prosper? Tokime chatta yo? Oh, I'm a very lucky woman. The frick? Namae o kiiteru. I'm asking you for your name. やだね。やだね、この子。やだね、この子。照れちゃってさ。Oh, you're making me blush. おばちゃんでいいわよ。You can call me おばちゃん。頼むから名前を。I'm asking you. So what's your name? 三剣のやつ、証人から名前を聞くのが苦手らしいな。It seems Mitsurugi is not that great at getting at asking witnesses' names. Obakaoru. Obakaoru. Gotcha. I mean, Oba, that's the kanji for big and place. Like, you know, like a lot of Japanese last names are named after places, right? Like Tanaka, right? It means the middle of the rice field because that's where they lived or whatever. And that's how a lot of people got their family names, just where they were at. So yeah, Oba, big place. I've never heard of it before in real life, but, you know, whatever. Kaoru. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before. But kaoru means, like, to smell. I've also heard kaori, which is a noun form, as a name. But, yeah. But oba means, like, grandma. So, this could be a planned word meaning, like, grandma smell. Oba-san, oba-chan, so, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I can't read that fast. Objection! Shori no oshaberi ni igi o moshitateru. I object. I raise an objection to the witnesses' prattle. Igi o mitomemasu. Mitomeru means confirm. Mitomeru? Yeah. I recognize. Yep. So, objection sustained. Abstained? Sustained? Sustain. The witness will cease talking on like that. これから面白くなるところだったのに。But it was just getting interesting. では、承認を始めていただく。Alright. Could I get the witness to start? Or I'll get the witness to start. 承認は事件当日、証問前に詰めていたのです。ね。Is tsumeru, like, could also mean, like, at your post or what? You know, tsumeru, the way I know it is you're shoving something in. To stuff into, to jam, to crack, to fill, to plug out, stop up. To shorten, move closer, reduce, to be on duty, to be stationed. There you go. Yeah, okay, I didn't know that. Crazy. Anyway, so, witness, the day of the incident. You were stationed at the front gate. Is that correct? So, yo, that's correct. 殺人現場へ行くにはあなたの目に前を通るしかない。For anyone going to the scene of the crime, they would have to pass by your eyes, right? 話がわかるおっちゃんだね。This old man, this old man understands the talking points. It's so hard to translate stuff like this. 話がわかるおっちゃんだね. Like, the literal translation is, and you know, older guy. Let me just. おっちゃん. A middle-aged man, you know. So just calling like uncle. An uncle that understands the conversation, huh? You know. Basically saying, you know, grandpa's got, you know, Seems Grandpa's got the hang of it. Shogen o onegai shimashou. Alright, well, let's continue with the testimony. Oba-chan power. Osorobeshi. Osorobeshi. Her power is matching? Coup adjective. The heck? Her Oba-chan power is, scary or whatever. Jiken to ni today. About the daily incident. Oba-chan jika ga atta hi wa gogo 1時に詰所に入ったのよ. Was that 詰所 or 詰所? Yeah, 詰所. I, on the day of the incident, arrived at the guardhouse 1 p.m. 胃袋ちゃんたちが午前中から打ち合わせてたんだけど、胃袋 and the company were meeting, had a meeting in the morning. おばちゃんちょっと午前中はその事件が用事があってさ。In the morning I had a little errand to run, shall we say. But in any case, I entered the guardhouse at 1 p.m. それから午後5時まではずっと正門のあたりにいたわね。From then on until 5 p.m. I was at the guardhouse the entire time. 胃袋ちゃんの事件があったの午後2時半頃でしょ。胃袋incident happened at around 2:30 p.m., right? 2時頃にね、おばちゃんの目の前を通った男がいたのよ。It was about 2 p.m. In front of Oba-chan's eyes, there was a man who passed by. Niboshi yo. It was Niboshi. Otoko ga ne. It was that guy. Stadio no kata e aruite ita no sa. He was walking to the studio. Well, you don't know it was him because we have a picture of him, but he's in we have a picture of the person who walked by, but it's someone in a costume. Hikokurin ga ne. The accused is. では、早速尋問をしてもらいましょうか。Alright, then shall we proceed with the cross-examination at once? Yes. Alright, so let's skip to it was Niboshi. Let's look at the court record. Igiyari! あなたの昨日から何度も煮干しさんを見たと言ってます。Ever since yesterday, you said I saw Niboshi many times. その煮干しさんとはこの写真の男のことですか? Is that Niboshi, the man in this picture? ちょっと待ちなさい. Wait just one moment, Mr. なるほど。この写真私に見せてください。That picture, show it to me. Okay. 何ですかこれ? What is this? ネオエドシティを守る男、殿様のその人です。 That man is the protector of Neo Edo City. Tono-sama. Oba-chan! あなたが見た煮干しさんとはこの人物のことですか? Is the Niboshi you saw this character? 決まってるでしょう. It's been decided, isn't it? You know, it's decisive, isn't it? 誰が見たって煮干しじゃない。ねえ、あった。If anyone sees it, they'll see it's Niboshi, right? Hey, you. Huh? どんなものだろうか? Yeah, I wonder, what do you mean? I wonder what that means. 確かにNiboshiさんは殿様の役をやってます. Of course, Niboshi is playing the role of Tono-sama. しかしNiboshiさんは殿様じゃない. However, Niboshiさん is not Tono-sama. わかっているわよ. I know that! その証人. Oh, well, witness. おばちゃんと呼ぶには抵抗あるらしい。抵抗? Resistance? It seems she's got some resistance to being called おばちゃん? Why? この人物が被告に煮干しさんだという証拠はないんですか? Is this 人物? Is this a person, character, figure, personage? Yeah. Do you have any proof that this is, in fact, the victim or the accused, Niboshi? やだね。疑り深い？疑り。Doubt? 疑り doubt question 深い。Ew, no, don't do that. Don't be doubting me. You know, don't doubt me so deeply. あるに決まってるじゃない証拠. I've got definitive evidence. Don't I? What? 何? なんで三剣まで驚いてるんだよ? Why is 三剣 also surprised? おば、証人 Witness 知ってることはちゃんと前もって話しておいてもらいたい. I would like to get you to say whatever you know now before the court. You know. 何言ってんのよ? What are you saying? おばちゃんこの写真を刑事に見せてあげたのに. What are you saying? おばちゃん showed you, showed the detective this picture, but こんなの証拠にならんかいらぬっすって. This, we don't need it as evidence, he said. 見向きもしなかったんじゃない? 見向き? Took notice of, showed interest. He showed no interest in it. Didn't he? Ugh. 三剣もおばちゃんには肩なし Is being ruined, being spoiled, coming to nothing, complete loss of face. Mitsurugi can't keep his face, save face, can't keep it together in front of Oba-chan. Or is it, yeah, whatever. Oba-chan. では、証言をしていただきましょう. Alright, so, let's get you to testify then. 写真の男は煮干しである. The person in the picture was 煮干し. おばちゃんね、いい加減なことを言うの大嫌いなのよ. おばちゃん hates saying things that I don't have to. 午前中スタッフエリアで打ち合わせしたんだけどさ. In the morning, everyone met up in the staff area. その打ち合わせの時、煮干しをやつ転んじゃったんだよ. Um, at that meeting, why were you at the meeting? You showed up at 1 p.m. Yeah, she showed up at 1. この打ち合わせの時、煮干しのやつ転んじゃった。At that meeting, 煮干し fell down. 大事な小道具も壊れちゃうし、ちょっと大変だったね。He broke his important tool. It's a little rough, you know, a little tough situation. 煮干しも思いっきり足をひねっちゃってさ。思いっきり Decisive, determined resignation to one's heart content as hard as one can with all one's strength. He rolled his ankle, twisted his ankle as hard as he could. この写真よく見なさい。Look at this picture. ちゃんと写ってるだろ？足を引きずっているところがさ。It's, you know, shown here plainly. He's dragging his foot. だからこいつは煮干しなんだよ。わかったかい？ Because of that, this guy is 煮干し。You got it? 足に怪我をしていたわけですか？It's because his leg was injured. His foot was injured. Ashi could mean foot or leg. では、なるほどくん。Well, Mr. なるほど。Dimo, your cross-examination. とにかく、揺さぶりをかけて情報を、探り出す To dig out. Yep. 探り出そう。Well, any way we can, let's press her and pull out more information. All right. All right. What do you mean you don't want to say? おだまり shut up! まだ何も言ってないぞ。I haven't said anything yet. 言っとくけど、おばちゃんはね、人様に後ろを指さされるような。I already said it, but like poking someone in the back, そのいい加減なことは何 Okay. 弁護人 Defense 頼むからこの証人を刺激しないでほしい I'm requesting that you do not overstimulate the witness. Yada yada. I'm sorry about that. 午前中スタッフありで打ち合わせしている I want to ask her about this. All right, well, I'll just press her on everything. In the morning, everybody's in the area. Wait a minute. 打ち合わせしたメンバーは誰と誰ですか Who was at the meeting? 殿様の煮干し Okay. 殿様の煮干し悪大官の胃袋ちゃん The 悪大官胃袋そしておばちゃん And me 証人は何よ The witness was What are you doing? 見物見ていただけ I was just looking スタッフの女の子は The female staff member あの子は小道具の片付けをしていたわ Is this specifically mean props? Small tools, stage properties, props. Okay, cool. Props. She was putting away the props. あの子打ち合わせは見てなかったのか Oh, so she didn't see the Okay. Alright. So at the meeting, he fell over. Niboshi fell over. Koronda? Fell over? そうだよ、殿様のくせに。まぬけたらありやしない。Manuke means a fool, right? Yeah, foolish. Does it even exist? Tono-sama no kuse ni manuketara ariya shinai yo. Peculiarity, idiosyncrasy, manicism. Alright, I'm asking Google Sensei. Ariya shinai. Even though he's Tono-sama, he says he's so stupid. He's so foolish. There's none foolish as him, I guess. Niboshi no yatsu ashi o hinechatte sa. Niboshi twisted his ankle. Shikatanai oba-chan ga te yatte. This means men's? That means that in Dead by Daylight too. Te de. Medical care treatment. Shikatanai oba-chan ga te yatte shite wa yo. There was nothing for it, so I patched him up. Te yatte desu ka? Medical care? Tsuba? So, no, Tsubat's, oh, frick. Tsubat's get the yatsu. Guard, brim, flang, Tsubasa, Tsubame. Tsubatsugeru. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Tsubatsugeru yatta. Sorewa. Okay, that's that. I spit on it? Like, what? Sonotaki staff no noko wa? At that time, the female staff member. She was putting away props the entire time. Niboshi no kega no koto wa shiranai yo. She doesn't know about his injury. Dewa, shogun tsuzugete itadako. Alright, then shall we continue with testimony? Daiji na kodoku mo kowarechau shi, chotto tahen datta ne. You know, a very important prop also got broken, so put us in a rough spot. Well, hold it. Kodogu ga kowaretan desu ka? The prop was broken? Tono-sama's spear ga ne. The Tono-sama's spear. Tono-sama's spear. Kyoki janai ka? A murder weapon, right? Oba-chan ga ne, toriaizu, gamu tape de shuri shite itan dakedo sa. Oba-chan fixed it with some gum tape. Gum tape? Is that a specific type of packing tape? Some packing tape. come on. I was gonna pull some packing tape out of my butt here. Where'd it go? That's frustrating. I had some packing tape. Did I go? I put it back. I must have been a good boy and put it back. Anyway. I fixed it with some gum tape, with packing tape. That's really important, isn't it? Let's note that in the court record. Yep, it was fixed with you updated the data in the court record of the Tonosaman sphere. We added Ichiro oreta tokoro o gum tape de shuri sareta. It was fixed with packing tape at where it was broken once. Yoshimo omoikkiri ashi o he wrenched his ankle. Niboshi-san, hidoi kega datta desu ka? Was it? Did Niboshi suffer a great injury? Ugokenai hodo ja nakatta n dakkedo sa. It wasn't that he couldn't move. It wasn't so bad he couldn't move, but toriaizu hiru meshi tabeta ato skoshi gakuya de yasumu koto ni natta ne. But after he ate lunch, he went back to his dressing room and took a break. So that was why he was saying that in the afternoon he took a nap. But when he was walking, he was dragging his foot. Dragging his foot. Why would, if you injure your foot, you don't drag it though. そこまで. Right there. いかがだろうか、裁判長。If it's all right with you, Judge, Your Honor. 一つ気になることがあるのですか? Is there something that has struck a chord with you? なんだろうか? What is it? その殿さんの着ぐるみは今どこにあるんですか? So where is this Tono-saman costume? それが実はどこにも見当たらなくて。So, the truth is, we didn't find it anywhere. 現在、そうさ。No. Uh, 捜索中です。We are searching for it. とにかく、anyway. 小児が見たのは確かにトノサマンではあるが。As the witness saw, it was for sure Tono-saman, but その中に入っていたのは被告人煮干しとしか考えられない。The person inside can only be seen, can only be thought of as the accused, Hiboshi, Niboshi. そうですね。Yes, it seems that way. 裁判長が迷ってるよぞ。I mean, right now we don't have we don't have an objection, right? Look at this. Yeah, I mean this is also fixed with tape. Yeah. Question is there anything we have to object about? Let's check it out. とりあえず様子見よう。Let's see how things go. 確かにその日撮影所にはスタッフがいなかったのため。Yeah, at that time, because there's no staff at the studio, この着ぐるみの中に被告人が入っていたの可能性が高い。The chance that the victim is the one inside it, or that the accused is the one inside it, is very high. そう考えて問題ないでしょ。There's no problem thinking of that. ご理解感謝する。I appreciate your understanding. 裁判長の心象が悪くなっちまったぞ。心象? Strong belief, his convictions have gotten bad. 証人、続けて証言をしていただこう。Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much. Like, is the game throwing a red herring at me? I don't think there's any. I mean, it could have been. I mean, I guess I could say that it could have been the Oba-chan, right? All right, continue the testimony, of course. Continuing. Yeah, okay. So at the time of his death, I saw this guy. 他にも誰も. Alright, I gotta look this up. Doesn't matter what you choose, yeah. Okay. Alright. 他には誰もスタジオに行ったやつはいないんだった。Other than him, there is no one that goes to. There was no one that went toward the studio. もしいたらこのおばちゃんが見てるはずだからね。If there was, I would have seen them. もしスタジオに向かったのがこの人物だけならば Well, it seems that the only person heading towards the studio is this person, this guy. このトマさんこそが犯人ということになりますが It seems that this Tono-saman is the criminal. では、なるほどくん、ジモ。Well, Mr. なるほど, your cross-examination. Alright, day of the incident, continuation. Alright, 胃袋ちゃんが死んだ時間は午後2時半分。2時半分。2時30分だった。Okay. So the time of death was 2:30. Let's use sub. なんでそれ知ってるんですか? Why do you know that? あれさっき言わなかったっけ? Was it not just said? コートを着た刑事にさ、洋館合わせたよの。よよ洋館。Oh, yeah, that's the bean paste. Kuwaseta yatta no? The detective wearing a coat, the one I gave him some yokan. So したら 秘密しようとか言いつつ全部喋ってくれたわ。He said it was a secret, but he told me everything. 糸の子刑事は羊羹がお好きか。糸の子刑事 likes 羊羹 she said. Huh. その時間まで why isn't Mitsurugi like, what the frick? その時間までにおばちゃんが見た人間は So what I saw was them. 間違いありませんが Are you not mistaken? ないね、怪しいやつ通らなかった。None. No suspicious persons passed through. 怪しいやつね。Suspicious people, huh? 他には誰もスタジオ M 行ったやつはいない。Other than him, there was no one going to the studio. おばあちゃんが詰め所に入る前にどうですか What about before you were in the guardhouse? 午後1時より前のことかい Oh, before 1 p.m.? So she wasn't at the meeting, but she was at lunch. Okay. その時はみんなスタッフエリアに行ったからですね。Well, at that time, everybody was at the staff area. 正門は鍵かけちゃってたから誰も入ってこられないし。I mean, you could jump that fence pretty easy. And then go around. This is kind of one of the problems with Ace Attorney. It's like, they for the purpose of you know, the story, they have to tell you, oh, this could not have happened, that could not have happened. But in reality, someone could have jumped the fence and then gone around the backside of the gate with a camera and easily gotten to the scene of the crime and murdered the dude before, like without anybody else doubting, right? Anyway, I locked the front gate so no one could come in. So he saw it. So there. もしいたらこのおばちゃんが見てるはずだから。There was somebody, I would have seen him. 絶対ですか Is that for certain? Objection. 証人はすでに答えている。The witness already answered that. スタジオに行くには証人の目の前を通るしかないだね。だ。In order to go into the studio, you have to pass by the witness's eyes. そうだよ。That's true. もっと言ってやってよ。みっちゃん。Say more for me, みっちゃん。みっちゃんみつるぎだからか。That's みつるぎ。このおばちゃん。Oh, it's the first time we're seeing her of this trial. このおばちゃんもよく言うよね。あのおばちゃんもよく言うよね。This おばちゃん is talking a lot. まあ、勘違いと思い込みはおばちゃんのトレードマークだよ。思い込み？Wrong impression? Assumptions are, you know, mistakes and assumptions are this Oba-chan's trademark. As well, being forgetful? No, that's not, I don't know what you're saying there. 自分の未来の姿を重ねているみたいだな。It seems she's trying to set up her own future. Okay, so alright. Now we have entered the desperation phase. We've pressed everybody. We've gone through. Pressed every statement. I mean, there's one, you know, kind of, like, how did he stab him with the spear if it was already broken, right? Wouldn't it, like, break again? Card key. Is it just that there's no one else went to the studio? Is it just that this says it's the second person? Objection. Yeah, but we know who the first person is. It's Ibukuro. ちょっと待ってください. Wait just one moment, please. もう一度この写真について確認させてください. I would like you to confirm something else about this picture. これはスタジオに投じるゲートのカメラが撮った写真ですね. This is the picture that the camera at the gate took, right? そうだよ. Yes, that's the case. 誰かがここを通るとカメラが自動的に写真を撮るんですね. If someone passes by, the camera automatically takes a picture, right? よく知ってるね? Yeah, you seem to understand, huh? そして、So then, 写真のデータは詰め所のパソコンに記録されます. Then the picture data is recorded in the guardhouse's guardhouse's computer. あなたもうちで働くかい? You also work at home, huh? この写真はそのパソコンでプリントアウトしたものです. This picture is a printout from that computer. 裏に、10月15日午後2時2人目とあります. That's a mistake. It's 2人目. That's like saying one cars, right? Anyway, on the back it says October 15th, 2 p.m., second person. So yeah, あなた午後2時に撮った写真ってことです. So that means it was taken at 2 p.m. そんなこと分かっています. I know that! 問題は2人目の部分です. The problem is the second person. 2人目? Yeah, well the first person is the victim. Like, we know this. パソコンには写真のデータはこれ1枚きりでした. In the computer, there was only data for this one picture. それならば, if that's the case, この写真には1人目と書かれていなければおかしい. It's a bit strange that this picture doesn't have the first person written on it. Doesn't have person 1 written on it. 正直に Silence in the court. なるほどくん、どういうことですか? Mr. なるほど what do you mean by that? 僕の方が聞きたいですね. I'd like to ask, この証拠品は2人の人間がスタジオにいたことを証明する. This evidence proves that a second person went to the studio. Well, this is so stupid, right? Yes, you know, it is a little strange that it was erased, but who was the first person to go to the studio? The victim! The guy that was already there. Come on. しかし、写真のデータは1枚しか残ってない. And also, it should have the pictures of everybody else that went to the people that discovered the body and whatnot, but whatever. Anyway, そのデータを消したのは, the person who erased that data is おばちゃんしかいない. The only person who could erase that data is おばちゃん. おばちゃん知らないよ. I don't know anything about that. おばちゃんあの日は煮干ししか見てないんだからね. On that day, I only saw 煮干し. しかしゲートのカメラは2人撮ったことを 示している。However, the gate's camera is indicating that 2 people passed by. まあ、そういうことになるね。So yeah, so it does appear to be that way. どういうことですか、証人？ What do you mean, witness? おばちゃんに聞かれても、if you're asking me, ちょっと、みっちゃん、助けてちょうだい。みっちゃん、help me out. 勘弁していただく。私も知りたい。勘弁。Forgive me. I also want to know. かわいげのない子。かわいげ Charm. This kid has no charm. 子供 Child? どうしましたか証人 What's wrong, witness? そうだった。Yes, that's true. おばちゃん、思い出しちゃった。I just remembered. もしかして、黒友さんの他に誰か通った人がいたのですか？ Yeah, there's like a little kid. Other than Tono-sama, was there someone else that passed by? Yes. まあ、そういうことになるかね。Seems that would be the case. やれやれ。Good grief. では、証言を。And your testimony? もう一人の人物のこと。The one other person. おばちゃん、その日の警備が終わると、もう一仕事あるの。おばちゃん、after my guard duties ended, I had one other job. パソコンに記録された写真をチェックするんだけどさ。My job to check the pictures recorded on the computer. 怪しくない写真のデータはおばちゃん消しちゃうのよ。Pictures that aren't suspicious, I erase them. そういえば事件の日1枚消した覚えがあるよ。So on the day of the incident, there was one picture that I erased. What about the victim going there? Like, this is driving me absolutely insane. Like, the victim had to go to the scene of the crime as well, right? So wouldn't his picture be taken there? Like, anyway. 証人 Witness そのこと初めて聞いたぞ。This is the first time hearing of it. そりゃそうでしょ今思い出したんだからさ。Well, that's the case. I just remembered it now. とにかくなるほどくん、ジモ。Anyway, Mr. なるほど、your cross-examinations. なんかまたすごいことになってきたね。Again, it's turned into a whole ordeal. もう一人の人物。The other person. おばちゃん、その日の警備が終わると、もう一仕事。Alright. Yeah, one other job. 一仕事 The job. そう、その日、証文前を取った人形を全部チェックするんだ。Yeah, checking people that pass by. ゲートのカメラが撮った写真のデータもきちんと見るわよ。Yeah, I properly look at the pictures that the gate took. Gate's camera took. 写真のデータはすべて保存しておくのだろうか Do you save all these pictures? 一応そうするように言われているんだけどさ。一応。More or less. More or less, that was what was said, but それじゃあ、ややこしい。That's confusing, isn't it? Troublesome. 怪しくない写真のデータはおばちゃん消しちゃうの。I erase all the pictures of data of people that aren't suspicious. 怪しくないってどうやってわかるんですか Like, how do you know it's not suspicious? そんなの顔見りゃわかるでしょ、大体。Well, if you look at their face, you understand. Thereabouts. 大体 more or less. Thereabouts. 殺人事件なんですよ。This is a murder! 怪しい煮干しの写真は残していたし、いいでしょ? Yeah, so the suspicious Niboshi's picture is still here. So that's good, right? いいのか? Is it really good? そういえば、事件の日一枚消した覚えがあるよ。Well, who is it? So yeah, as I say that, on the day of the instance, there was one picture I erased. So その消した一枚には誰が打っていたんですか? So the erased picture, who was shown there? ファンだよ。A fan. ファン? A fan. 殿様のさ、熱狂的な熱。熱狂 wild enthusiasm 熱狂的なね wild about him リハーサルの情報をどこからか仕入れてきて仕入れるgot you got information on where the rehearsals would be うろちょうろちょ Oh my god, Udo Choro. Jesus Christ, Carl. Hanging around, wandering around, running around. Venture, Wild Bunch. There's a bunch of people that, hang around. On that day, there was one person. Igiyori. ちょっと待ってください. Wait a moment, please. さっき書にはこう言ったはずです. You should have said this earlier. 撮影所の正門には鍵をかけてから誰も入ってこなかった. Said you locked the main gate and no one came in. いやね. Well,スタッフエリアにさ、香水口があるんだけど、in the staff area there is a oh no, it's not 香水. 排水口, yeah. There's a drainage grate. 排水口. There's a drainage grate, There's a drain. 排水口があるんだけど。あそこ。Oh, nets, ami, kana ami. There's a wire net. There's a grate. が外れちゃっててね. There's a wire grate taken across. Like, I love how, oh, let's show you this, and then they cover it up with a text. There we go. There, now we can see it. Jesus Christ. Alright. It's connected to the Well, it's connected to the outside. You can come in from there. He came in from there? 言っている? 相手は熱狂的なファンなの? I said it, right? He was a, ridiculously overzealous fan. それに So, then, 子供だからね。He's a kid. 子供 a kid. じゃあ、おばちゃんが消した写真に写ってるのは So, the picture you erased was 男の子だよ。A little boy. 小学校2、3年生ぐらいの second or third grader, about. 選手に選手に Silence, silence. もう一度確認します。I would like to confirm this once more. あの日、少年の目の前を通ったスタジオに向かった人物は2人。So, in front of the gate, there were two people who passed. What about the victim? The victim also passed by. Where is his picture? Anyway, there were two people who passed in front of your eyes and went to the stadium. One, 一人は足を引きずった殿様. One was the foot dragging 殿様. そしてもう一人は小学2、3年生の男の子. And then another kid, a second or third grade boy. そうだよ、いつものことでさ. As I said, as I've been saying. 追っかけても捕まりしない. I chased after him but was not able to catch him. 小学2、3年生の少年か. A young boy, second or third grade. 競技の殿様のスピアを扱うのは無理だろうな. It seems him using the Tono-saman spear would be impossible. 無理でしょ? あれは結構重いですから. It's impossible. It's very heavy. ね? 関係ないだろう、事件とは. Yeah, it's not related to the incident at all. だからおばちゃんデータを消しちゃったんだよ. So, おばちゃん deleted the picture. なるほどくん、どういうこと? What is she saying? なるほど. 公認の犯人の候補がもう一人登場したんだよね. 候補? Candidate, contender, prospect. Another candidate for the criminal has come onto the scene. そして今早くも退場 right? 退場 to leave the scene. 退場していくところだ. Already? Oh, there's already a way we can get out of this. そこで5分間の休憩を取ります. Let's do a 5-minute recess. 弁護側、検察側ともただ今明らかになった事実を. So, the prosecution, the defense and the prosecutions, something about the obvious truth. I forgot that word. Kento, consider. Kentoしていただきたい. I'd like you to consider it. All right. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Courthouse. victims anteroom 3 or whatever. Nibo Sabu-san. What? Hi. Nibo Sabu. 本当に楽屋にいたんですね。スタジオには行ってませんね。You really were in the dressing room. You did not go to the studio. 行ってません。No, I didn't go. 寝てました。I was asleep. じゃあ、写真を売っていた殿様は誰なのかな？ So, the 殿様 in the picture was who, I wonder? 知りませんよ。I don't know that. 殿様の着ぐるみは楽屋の隅に置いておいたので、I put it in, a crevice in the dressing room, but 待っていこうと思えば誰でもできたと思いますけど、待っていこう。If you think you want to take it there, I think anybody could have done it. なんか不用心。Unsafe, insecure. Why is it so unsafe, insecure, careless thing? まさか着ぐるみなんか盗み人もいないと思いまして。I thought no one would want to steal it, so 僕どうなんでしょう? So what should I do? かなりやばいと思いますよ。I think that's not good. 今のところ犯人はあなたしか考えられませんから。Right now, the guilty party can only be the criminal can only be seen as you. I thought it was you. そんな。どうするの？なるほど。What are you doing? なるほど。とにかく時間を稼ごう。Anyway, let's buy some time. 煮干しさんの他に犯行が可能だった人物を無理やり指摘するんだよ。無理やり means by any means, right? Forcibly by force against one's will. Indicate, sticky, point out. If there's anyone other than you, by force, we'll point them out. Soka, yeah. Is there anyone who's possible doing crime other than you, we'll point them out. Gone. Gonette to complain persistently to Grand Girl will make difficulties. ごねて明日まで判決を伸ばすんだね。So, we'll keep complaining, and then we'll extend the verdict to tomorrow. と、指摘を間違えると多分アウトだ。If we mistake who we point out, we're probably out. The only person I can think of that could do it is Oba-chan, right? Because she knows that he was injured. She knows where his room is. She knows how to get the thing. She could have done it. なんか苦し紛れに聞こえますね。Out of desperations. It sounds like we're really desperate here. いや、実際、紛れもなく苦しいんですよ。紛れ is a distraction, right? Confusion, complications. No, to tell the truth, it would be painful if there were no complications. I think. あ、なるほど。時間だよ。It's time. なるほど。じゃあ行こうか。Shall we go? ため息をつかないでください。Please, please don't give a sigh out, like sigh like that. では、心理 Thank you. 心理 Okay, yeah, trial. 心理を再開します。Alright, we shall restart the trial. 三剣刑事、意見はどうぞ。Prosecutor 三剣 your opinion, please. Alright. 検察側の意見は簡単だ。The prosecution's opinion is easy. 状況は何も変わってない。Nothing has changed in this situation. スタジオに行った2人目の人物は10歳ぐらいの少年だった。Person who went to the second studio is a child of about 10 years old. 確かに写真を決定的な証拠にはならないが、Of course, the picture is not itself is not conclusive evidence, but 他に犯行が可能だった人物はいない。There's no possibility of anybody else committing the crime. 煮干しみさぶろうは有罪決定を。I would like a guilty verdict of there. では、なるほど弁護士、意見はどうぞ。Well, Mr. Naruhodo, your opinion, please. 弁護側の意見は、検察側とは違います。The defense's opinion is that the prosecution is incorrect. 犯行が可能だった人物は被告に他にもいました。There is one other person who could have possibly committed the crime. It's おばあちゃん。正式にそれは面白い。Silence? That is interesting. 早速聞かせていただきます。ただし。I would like to hear. Get you to tell me. 関係ない人物を犯人呼ばわりました場合。If you call out, if in the case, if you are to, the case if you call someone else who is not related, それをのりペナルティを与えるので、そのつもりで。I will inflict a penalty on you. しっかり釘を刺されてしまった。I've been nailed. 釘を刺す, right? To nail something, right? To give a warning, to remind a person, to drive in a nail. Really being warned here. 特に煮干しさん以外の犯行が可能だった人物、スタッフの女の子、she didn't know that he was injured, so she couldn't have made that. She couldn't have emulated that. 小学生の男の子、he's a kid, he can't lift the spear. おばちゃん Why not? She knew about the injury. She knew the time, where he keeps the clothes, everywhere. It's おばちゃん。警備をしていたおばちゃんですよ。もちろん。So of course, the guard, おばちゃん。なんだって What do you mean? その写真の殿様は足を引きずってる。The 殿様 in the picture was dragging his foot. つまり、午前中の打ち合わせで、煮干しさんが怪我したことを。So, in the morning, meeting, the fact that Niboshi was injured, この人物は知っていたことになる。If you knew that he was injured, you could make yourself look like this. 被害者と煮干しさん以外にその怪我をしていたのは1人。Besides the victim and the but when did the victim pass through? Anyway, besides the victim and Niboshi-san, there was only one person who knew about this injury. Oba-chan shika imasen. Just Oba-chan. Silence. So そうなんですか、Oba-chan. Is that true, Oba-chan? 来やすくおばちゃんって呼ぶんじゃない。来やすい。Oh, it's carelessly. Don't you call me おばちゃん in that manner. おばちゃんは正門の前で一人で警備をしていた。おばちゃん was in front of the main gate, guarding by herself. 逆に言えばそれはアリバイがないということです。So, on the contrary, you could say she doesn't have an alibi. 少しの間、町場を離れ、殿様の着ぐるみを盗んで、in that time, if you left your post, stole the 殿様 outfit, 殺人現場の第一スタジオに行くことができたはずです。You should have been able to head over to the Stadio 1. なぜわざわざ着ぐるみを着たんですか？ Why were you wearing the why did you go to great? Why was it specifically? Why did you take the trouble of wearing the outfit? 簡単なことですよ。That's easy. ゲートのカメラに写真を撮られないようにするためです。So you're not taking, so you're not pictured by the camera. You can just go around the camera. Like you could just wade through the bushes. Like come on now. Hop up on that little thing, go around, and boom, you're good. Or go under the camera. Like you could just walk by the bench and it wouldn't take your picture. 着ぐるみを着れば煮干しさんに罪をかぶせることができる。If you wear the outfit, you can stick the crime on Niboshi. なるほど。Oh, understood. 見事な推理です。It is a splendid conjecture. Reasoning. Yeah, inference, deduction. よしよし。大成功だね。Yes, yes! Great success. おかしいな。That's something strange. 三剣 has been. いつもならその辺で三剣のやつ。I always. At this point, 三剣 said something. 借金と異議を申し立てるはずなのに。借金 He always yells, raises a contradiction or whatever. いかがですか三剣刑事。How is it, Mr. 刑事今のところ、気の利いた異議思いつかない。From here, attentive, tactful, tasteful, smart. I have no tasteful objections. Wait a minute. What do you mean? You know what's on got. Everybody's saying I'm the criminal. Mi-chan, ダメでないで。助けなさいよ。黙ってないで。Don't just stand there. Help me. さてどうする？I don't think this matters, right? Like she didn't do it. We're just trying to buy time. You can say, oh, there's still doubt that our client is the guilty party. So can we get another day of whatever? It's yeah. We can either chase after it or leave it. やめるよ。それ行き上犯人呼ばわりしたけど。なりゆきなり。So, through this course of events, I called her the criminal, but ちょっとかわいそうな気もする. It's a bit pitiful. 確かにこの証人にも犯行のチャンスはあったようです。Yes, there is a chance that this witness is also the criminal. しかし相手はアクションスターです。However, her victim was an action star. おばちゃんでは体力的な無理があるでしょうね。If it's, this おばちゃん, it doesn't seem like she's physically fit enough. まずい、このままじゃ、煮干しさんが犯人になってしまう。As it is now, he'll be decided the criminal. おばちゃんには悪いけど、ここに心を鬼にして。おばちゃん is probably not. It'll be mean to おばちゃん, but I need to. 心を鬼にする? I let a demon into my heart. 心を鬼にする. The hard one start to seal oneself. 心を鬼にする. 煮干しさんの犯人とする根拠. Basis. The basis, the grounds for Niboshi being the criminal is そのままこのおばあちゃんにも当てはまります。当てはまる to apply a rule to be applicable, to hold true, to fit, to be suitable. It also fits this おばちゃん。どうしておばちゃんが胃袋ちゃんを Why would I kill 胃袋? Why would I do that to 胃袋? Doki? Motive. モルが不明という点では煮干しさんも同じでしょ? Well, the fact that there's an unclear motive also applies to Niboshi now, doesn't it? その通りですね. Yes. Okay, not guilty. これでおばちゃんも容疑者の仲間入りだな. It seems that おばちゃん will also be seen as a suspect. ちょっと金毒だけど煮干しさんのためがだ. 気の毒? Pitiful, unfortunate, poor. ちょっと気の毒だけど煮干しさんのためだ. It's a bit pitiful, but it's for Niboshi, so. 待ちなよ! Wait, just one moment. スタジオに行ったもう一人はどうなるんだい? So what if there was someone else who went to the studio? おばちゃんが写真のデータを消しちゃった頃さ、これもさ、like the kid that I erased the data about. でも小学2、3年生の少年でしょ? But it was like a kid that was about a second or third grader. 関係ないね. That has nothing to do with it. おばちゃん、その頃にはもうお父ちゃんには負けなかったよ. What? Oh, when I was that young, I wouldn't lose to my father. I couldn't lose to my father. いかがですか? What do you think, 弁護人? What do you think? その少年は犯人ではありません. I do not think he is the criminal. 何言ってるんだよ? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, as long as it's not my client, I don't care. I can freaking Mitsurugi did it. The judge did it. I don't care. Anyone but my client. That's my job. What are you saying? 子供だからって差別は良くないという。ね、おばちゃんは。Just because he's a kid, it's not good to discriminate against him. 証拠もあるんですよ. I have evidence. は? なんだって? I don't care. それでは見せていただきましょう. I don't care. I don't care if I have evidence that the kid didn't do it. Like, just ask the judge for an extra day or for a not guilty verdict. Like, 見せていただきましょう. All right, let's get you to see it. 少年が犯人ではないという証拠. The proof that he's not the... He doesn't have a card key. He can't get into the studio. Kuraya, take that. Anyway. 殺人現場は第一スタジオ. Scene of the crime is Studio 1. ここに入るにはカードキーが必要です. In order to enter there, it's a card key is necessary. 部外者である証人がカードを持っているはずがない. Someone who is not part of the staff does not own a card. なるほど. どうですか、証人? What about that? What do you mean, witness? さすがに返す言葉もないみたいな. As expected, she's got nothing to return. Anyway, 本日の審理はここで中断したいと思います. I would like to stop the proceedings here for today. 検察側、この証人、名前何でしたか? Prosecution, this witness, what was her name again? 大場何がしだったと記憶している. It's recorded as 大場 something something. 検察側に大場さんの取り調べを行うように取り調べ? Investigate. Let's look into her. では、本人はこれにて、本日、alright. Today we will close trial. ちょっと待ってくれよ. Wait just one moment. そこまで言われちゃダメでらないわね. Just saying going until here is not allowed. おばちゃん喋っちゃうよ. I'm gonna talk. あのおばちゃんまだ喋る気なの? This おばちゃん still wants to talk? 証人、どういうことですか? Witness, what do you mean by that? 何か証言していないことがあるのですか? Is there anything you didn't testify about? 実はおばちゃんで口止めされたことがあるの. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. 実はおばちゃんね、口止めされてたことが No. I've never had a time where someone's shut me up. Okay, 口止めってです。Someone stop her. 口止め? I assume that means to stop. To stop someone from talking. Forbidding mentioning, imposing silence on. 口止め、一体誰だ? What the heck, someone! あれ? 三剣じゃないのか? Isn't that, that's not like 三剣? とにかく証言をしなさい. Anyway, do your testimony. 口止めされていたこと. Oh, oh, no. She's not saying I've never been there. Someone's told me to shut up. Oh, she's saying shut up? I was, a gag order was placed on me. Phoenix was saying, what? Yeah, Naruhodo was saying, what? Mitsugi was like, by who? And he's like, oh, and then Naruhodo was like, wait, it wasn't by Mitsugi? Alright, the things she was told to shut up about. Oba-chan, 撮影所から口止めされていたことがあるのよ. I was forbidden to talk, a gag order was placed on me by the Eito studio. 事件があった日、実はあの撮影所には他のにも人がいたのよね. On the day of the incident, the truth was there was someone else at the studio. その人たち、我々は事件に関係ないからだってさ. Those people said, we're not related to the incident. 撮影所にはいなかったことにしてくれたまえ? Please. She said, please act as if we were not at the studio. おばちゃんが疑われるなら、あいつらも巻き込んじゃおうかね. If I'm also gonna be doubted, I'm gonna wrap those guys up in it too. 証人 witness なんでそんな大事なこと今まで言わなかったんですか? Why didn't you say such important things until now? だから because 口止めされたんだからしょうがないでしょ. I was asked not to, so can't be helped. Bro, that's, freaking obstruction of justice. Or whatever. と思ってるに違いないね. Ho. That's not just like laughing. Boo hoo. Boo hoo. You're not wrong for thinking boo hoo. Naruhodo-kun, Jimo, your cross-examination. What do you... I mean, I'm just gonna have to press her, right? There's no contradictions here. She's saying things that we want her to say. Right? We're not trying to pin it on her necessarily. We're just trying to pin it on not our client. Kuchidome desu ka? A gag order, huh? そうだよ。撮影所やテレビ局のお偉いさん練習だよ. The studio and the TV companies, one of the higher ups there. 聞いてないぞ、我々は. Well, we haven't heard of this. そりゃまあ、みんなで隠してたからね. Yeah, everybody was hiding it. 事件があった日、実はあの撮影所には他にも人がいたのよね. Yeah, someone else was there. それは誰ですか? Who was it? Oh, something in my eye. Mazu. 監督のプロデューサー The director and producer. 監督 Director? おかしいと思うべきだった。Should think it's strange. Yeah, I did think it was strange. 監督なしでアクションの打ち合わせなど。Without the director. Yeah, without the director doing a action meeting and stuff. するはずがない? There should be someone, right? そりゃそうよね。That would be the case. 彼らはどこにいたんですか? Where were they? 監督は午前中はスタッフ割合で打ち合わせ。The director was at the morning meeting. お昼からプロデューサーと合流して会議していたみたい。Join up. Okay. From noon, they met up with a producer and had a meeting. どこで Where? 第2スタジオのコテージ Cottage? Oh, okay. At the Studio 2, the cottage. 第2スタジオ At the second studio? It's the first we're hearing of it. 上面図で言うと if you talk about the second, you know, the main screen, it's here. ゲートを取って右にずっと行ったところ。左。Oh my god. 左。You go through the gate and turn left. 猿の首が落ちていった方面。Oh, the direction that monkey's head fell. どうですか、なるほどくん。まだ尋問しますか? How is it? Should we keep asking? Well, yeah, 聞くべきことは聞いたと思うけどどうしよう。Is there something we should keep asking? Yeah, let's continue. 尋問を続ける。Let's continue. Yeah. Let's keep going and let's just ask what she's got. Let's see, they're not related at all. おばあちゃん、殺人事件なんですよ。おばあちゃん、this is literally a murder case. 分かってるわよ。I know that. でも話を聞くと確かに事件とは関係なさそうだったし。But I listened to them and it seemed like they were absolutely not related to the incident. So, ちょっとお小遣いももらっちゃったんです。I got a little allowance too. You got bribed? お小遣いをもらって結局バラしちゃうんだからな。バラす? Expose. She got an allowance, but she exposed it after all. 聞くべきことは聞いた思うかどうしよう。Let's keep going. So there, let's continue. 集められるだけ情報を聞き出しておくよ。If only to gather it, let's ask more questions. Yep. Oh, okay, no, that's the end of the testimony. I think we're done. What shall 追い詰めたの大紹介? Daiseikai. Bang on the money. Spot on, right answer. While chasing after her was right on the money. おばちゃん書く仕事が好きみたいだから This おばちゃん likes each of her jobs, so とにかく情報を引き出そうよ. Let's get more information out of her. What? So what's... Yeah, we just pressing everything. Okay, I think we'll just say we're done. Sorry, skipping through. I forget which one I need to press. Yep. I think that's about it. Yeah, I mean, 裁判長 Judge 撮影所には事件当日他にも人がいました the day of the crime, the day of the incident, there were other people at the studio. 監督にプロデューサー、そしてお偉いさん。The director, the producer, and whatever the other great person was. 彼らは取り調べも受けていない。they have not been investigated yet. この時点で被告人煮干しさんに、判決を下すことは不可能です。It is impossible to give a guilty verdict to the person. I mean, sure you can. I mean, of course, I'm comparing it to real life trials, right? What I understand about real life trials is like if you got to the point of this crime and the frickin' prosecution muddled it up this much that it's, there's so many people at the scene of the crime that could have committed it that you don't, because you don't have an established motive for the actual accused, like they would just be not guilty, right? Because you have to prove them guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, but whatever. Anyway. 弁護人の主張を認めます。Was that request? Claim. I accept the defense's claim. 検察側はまずこの証人、おばさん。Okay, the prosecution. And first this witness, おばさん。そして証言に出てきた私たちを取り調べるように。Let's investigate this testimony. 了解した。Understood. 本日の煮干し三三郎の審理はここまで行こうとします。Alright, we will end it there. End the trial there. では、本日はこれにて配定。Alright, on this day we will end the court. October 18th. 1:04 p.m. District Courthouse. Whatever, back up 3, room 3. 本当にありがとうございました。Thank you so much. あなた方に依頼したのは大正解でした。I was right on the money for requesting you. いや。恐縮です。Means we're grateful or whatever. Much obliged. Much obliged. なんで Much obliged. 僕たちはこれからまた撮影所の方へ調査に行きます。Alright, we will again go examine at the I really don't like the examination parts too much. Just kind of like rocking around like, oh, what should I do? の監督からプロデューサーやらを調べなくちゃ。You gotta investigate this director and the producer. きっと彼らは次の法廷で証人として出てきます。They will definitely come out in the next trial as witnesses. 尋問の材料を集めないと。We gotta get resources for the cross-examination. でもさ、なるほど。But なるほど。結局、殿様の中に入ってたのは誰だったんだろう And in the end, who was in the 殿様 costume? It had to have been the victim then. Like, Right? Well, unless Obachan was deleting more pictures. おばちゃんだったのか Was it おばちゃんどう思いますか What do you think, 煮干しさん What do you think, 煮干し違うと思いますよ。I don't think so. 私も違うと思うな。I think so too. だから、あれは時間を稼ぐために。In order to earn time, おばちゃんに、悪役 Villain! Oh, okay. 悪役になってもらっただけだから。You got her to become the villain, but... ちょっとかわいそう。Yeah, so it's kind of pitiful, but... まあ、いいだろう。That's fine. じゃあ僕たちはすぐ8撮影所に行きますから。Alright, we will head over to the 8 studio. また後でお邪魔しますね。留置所に Alright, we will. Alright, then after that, we'll visit you again to the holding cell.恐縮です。I'm much obliged. Okay. That was a pretty good couple hours in there. Alright, October 18th. Sometime. なるほど legal offices. 疲れたな、今日。I'm so tired from today. なるほど、くん。ダメだ。よく、つろいつろいつろいよくくつろい relaxing. Oh, くつろぐ。Okay. ダメだよ、くつろいじゃ。You don't have any time to relax. ねえねえ、ニボサブさん大丈夫 I wonder if ニボサブ is okay. What is she? How does he even makes her hand like that? It's like this, and then it's like, what is she even doing? Anyway, とりあえず今日の法廷で話に出た人たちしたいかな。In any case, in today's trial, depends on the people who, what they said. Or it depends on the people that came out during the conversation in the trial today. The director and the producer. そう、yep. じゃあ、こんなところにいないで、撮影所に行こうよ。So let's not be here and go to the yeah, this place. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. 8撮影所正門前。Yep. In front of the main gate. 誰もいないよ。There's no one here. おばちゃん捕まっちゃったからね。おばちゃんが caught. She got arrested. 誰か代わりの人がいなくていいのかな Yeah, it's kind of good that there's no one else to replace her. 詰め所の中におばちゃんの洋館があるよ。In the guardhouse, there's おばちゃん 's 洋館 Let's eat it. そんな目で見なくても。Don't look at me with those eyes. Anyway. Alright, let's clear it out of the way. Nice. Alright, October 18th, sometime in front of Studio 1. あれ今日は糸の子刑事さんいない。今日、糸の子 Detective Itonoku is not here. そうだね。Yeah, that's true. 今日の裁判、大騒ぎだったからきっと忙しいんだろう。There was quite the commotion in today's trial, so he's probably really busy. ねえねえ、なるほどくん。Mr. なるほど。今日の裁判で言ってた第2スタジオって、what they talked about in the um, trial today, studio number 2. うわ木が倒れてる、道の方に行くとあるんだよね。But yeah, um, the path with the tree, I love it. Belong it, yeah. そんなこと言ってんだっけ? Yeah, that was what they said. Anyway, I'm getting tired. My brain's getting slow. I'm not gonna lie. I wish there was people in my chat to talk to, so I can explain things to. Ah. Anyway, things are not here. 今がチャンス行ってみよう. Let's go. We can go to 2. October 18th, sometime in front of Studio 2. ここで第2スタジオだよね. This is in front of Studio 2. そのはずだけど. Certainly seems that way. あんまりスタジオって感じじゃないよね. It doesn't really have a feeling of a studio. 確かにな. Yeah. Oh! コテージがある. The cottage is here. 撮影用のセットにしてはしっかり建てられているな. Seems it stood up as like a set for, filming. なるほどくん、本当にここスタジオの中な? Is this really a studio? But it says it's in front of Studio 2. Studio 2 is down the gate. Through that gate, right? What the heck is this? 何やら花が咲いてる. It seems as there's flowers blooming. わあ、綺麗だね。ちゃんと手入れされてるよ. I'm picking some? あんまり近づくなよ. その鉄柵危ないから. I don't really go near that. That fence is dangerous. Yeah, look at that. よく見ると建てられている数年は経っているようだ. 数年? Some years ago? Several years? Oh, okay. Tatsu. Tateru Tatsu. Oh my god. So if you look closely, it seems that there's been quite a few years since this was constructed. これはもうセットなんてもんじゃなさそうだ. Seems this isn't just a set. Door. ねえねえ、なるほど。入ってみようよ. なるほど、let's go inside. 恐られないかな? You're not afraid, huh? あれ、鍵がかかってる. Oh, it's locked. つまんない. That's boring. 2人で食事をしてた後らしい. Seems it was after two people were eating here. 皿の上に何も残ってない. There's nothing left on the plates. この人たちも食べたんだね. 骨付きステーキ. These two also were eating it, a bone-in steak. こだわるな. You can't refuse, or I'm obsessed with it. Steak. You're obsessed with it, steak. そりゃステーキは別腹だから Yeah, steak goes into a separate stomach, huh? でも、なんかちょっと変だな。This looks a little bit weird. 何が What is? 違和感っていうのなんだろう、この恥。A little uncanny valley. なんか、it's off-putting. It's a little bit, this feeling. 最近取り付けられてらしい小さなI know this. He's in Fatal Frame 2. Shh, shh. Oh my god. Show. Kyaku. Roll. Yes! Incinerator. Show Kyakuro. An incinerator that looks like it was just been installed recently. 焦げたすすがこびりついていて、あんまり手入れされてない。こびり It's like it's stuck to. It's got some susu. Soot. There's some burnt soot stuck to it. But hasn't been, it looks like it hasn't been used a lot. Satsue Seto. Uh, Kumu? To put together? To Kumu tame ni no, Shizai mitai da kedo. It seems that there's some materials to put together sets. ずいぶん長いこと置きっぱなしになっているみたい。置きっぱなし。It's been a while, so it looks like they've just been left where it is. Marude Shizai Okiwa ne. This is the material place. A van. Stuff Ido yo no Ogata no Light ban da. It seems like this is for the van for the staff to move. Yoku te ireru. Te ireru, what means it? This means to be used? Te ire. Look after, repair it. Oh my god. It's looked after a lot. Oh. Yoku te ire sarete te. Benkyou sae areba sugu ukaseru. It looks like it's been cared after well. If only I had a license, I could move it. I could drive it. じゃあじゃあドライブしような撮影超ち No! Issue. Let's take it for a drive around the studio. No! 免許があればの話だよ If you have a license. うわ、なるほど、くん、免許を持ってないんだ。Well, I don't have a license. なるほど、you know license? その代わりに、ほら、instead of that, I've got this. こんなところで勉強しバッジ突きつけたってダメだよ。You can't be using your badge at me like that. So what did they say about this? Okay, it's not really been looked after. Okay. Well, that's it, isn't it? So let's move around. Okay. Let's move around. All right. Number inside Studio 1. Ah, んまり来たくないな. I don't really want to come here. まあ、こりゃ殺人現場だし. Yeah, it's a scene of a murder. 私、他のところに行きたい. I want to go somewhere else. Yada yada. Okay, well, I guess we're going to staff area or something. Is that one female staff member here? Alright. Staff area. あれ、あそこにいるのスタッフの子だよ. Hey, she's here, that kid on staff. あなたたち、ニボサブさんの弁護士さん. Oh, you're Nivo Sabu's bengoshi. Your lawyer. 聞きましたよ. 大活躍だったそうですね. I heard you did quite the job. Yeah, no. でも警備員のおばちゃん捕まっちゃったんですね. But the guard, おばちゃん got arrested, didn't she? Yeah, well, さっきおばちゃんから電話があったんです. Got a call from おばちゃん. とりあえず、排水溝の穴を塞いでおけって. Said close up that grate hole. Come on. So no. Oh, yep, that. You could easily break that off. Come on. So no. That's extremely unsettling. It looks like. 私、ちょっと手作業は苦手なんです. I'm bad with working with my hands. でも大道具や小道具の手入れとかしてるんでしょ? What is the 大道具? 大道具 setting? The setting and the props? You take care of the setting the props, don't you? Yeah. でも手入れする前よりもひどくなったりすることが. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. Something about before? I don't know. まあ、気にしない. Don't worry about it. そんなことがあるって. Sometimes that happens. I don't know. そうですね。私気にしません. I won't worry about it. 気にした方がいいと思うけど. I think you probably should worry about it. I'm not sure what they're talking about. 私これからおばちゃんの声に I instead of おばちゃん詰所に入らなくちゃなりませんので、これで I gotta go to the guard house. So I gotta, yeah. そうなんだ。じゃあね。See you later. はい。では頑張ってください. Alright, please do your best. 事件があった日、殿様の着ぐるみここでやったんだよね. On the day of the event, 殿様's costume was here. 煮干しさん、そう言ってたっけね. 煮干しさん said that much. 煮干しさんが昼寝しているのを見て盗んだんじゃないかな. They saw that 煮干し was sleeping, and so they stole it. でもさ、もし煮干しさんが昼寝しなかったら、 But if he wasn't taking a nap, 犯人はどうするつもりだったのかな? But if he wasn't taking a nap, what did the criminal intend on doing? さあ、確かにな。Yeah, for sure. Do we need to care? 岩さんのカバン、何が入ってるのか I wonder what's in his bag. あ、おばちゃんたちが読みそうな噂話のくだらない雑誌だ。It seems like it's a gossip rag that something おばちゃん would be reading. こら、勝手に開けない。Don't just go open other people's stuff. Okay, so we just go back and talk to her at the staff area? Or in the gate? The computer that manages the images taken by the security camera inside the studio. Oh my god, that's a long sentence. Yeah, 今日はスイッチが入ってないんだよ. Seems that switch is turned off. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna move and talk to Nibu-Sabo-san? I don't know. Naruhodo-kun. Naruhodo-san. Mr. Naruhodo, 今日はありがとうございました. Thank you for today. Yeah. 運が良かっただけです. Ah, I was just lucky. 本当にね. Really? うるさいな. Shut up. ねえ、ニボザブさん。何か手がかりになりそうなことありませんか? Is there anything that seems like it would be a clue? 特にないですね. Not particularly, sorry. どんな小さなことでも話してくださいね. Doesn't matter how small, please tell us. 明日も運がいいとは限りませんからね. So we won't be limited to just being lucky tomorrow. Hi, yeah. ファンの子供. The kid fan. スタジオにはファンの子供はよく入ってくるんですか? In the studio, are there often child fans that come in? そうでもないですよ. That's not the case. 警備員のおばちゃん. 小うるさい人. Particular, hard to please, fussy. Is a fussy woman 人ですか? She's a fussy person. でも今日の証言ではよくうろうろしているって. According to her testimony today, they're always wandering around there. 子供たちは殿様が本当に大好きなんです. The kids really love 殿様. おばちゃんの目を盗んで入ってきちゃうんですよね. 目を盗む? To do without being seen. Try to get in without being seen by her. ことことこと。But the director, 午前中の打ち合わせ、監督もいたんですか? At the meeting, was the director also there? はは。殿様と赤大魔の動きをつけていただきました. She was directing. He, I mean. They finish where put on, appraise, set, bring alongside, place, follow, load, keep an eye on, establish, turn on, produce flowers. Soak in, pickle, turn on, appoint, assign, to follow. I don't know. Doing something about our movements. なんで教えてくれなかったんですか? Why didn't you tell us? まあ、その撮影所の方から口止めをされてですね. I had a gag order from the studio. 言ってるんですか? 何言ってる What are you saying? 何でも言うけど、なるほどくん、まだ、信頼弁護士なんです。You said it many times, but なるほど is still a new lawyer. 負けるときは、本当、あっという間に、ポッキリいきます。I don't know what you're saying. ポッキリ snappingly. Exactly? When he loses, he snaps and goes pokkiri? I don't know. Wow, much obliged. Pokkiri wa nai daro. I don't know what you mean. 他に何か隠していることはないでしょうか? Is there anything else you're hiding? はい、と思います。ないと思います。I don't think there is. Alright, this is where, like, probably my biggest complaint about the game comes in. Like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do now? I talk to everybody. No one's there. They're all gone. 相談する。どうしたらいいと思うこれから。What do you think we should do from here on? どうするってさっきなるほどくんが言ってたでしょ。We say, oh, what should we do? You just said that or whatever. 監督とプロデューサーの情報を集めようと。You just said it. We gotta get information on the direction of the producer. じゃあ、こんなところに行ってもしょうがないね。Then we can't do anything if we're here. だから、早く撮影所に行こうよ。気づいたこと。What have you noticed? 何かを推理するにはまだデータが足りない。We don't have enough information to make an inference. 昨日もそんなこと言っただぞ。You said that same thing yesterday. 素直に何も思いつきませんと言えばよ。I haven't thought of anything. You should probably just say, I haven't thought of anything. データが足りないの? There's not enough data yet. Okay, well that was entirely unhelpful. Yeah, it's like, okay. Now what? You know? Konosatsue Studio no mascot character this. This is the studio's mascot character. 何でも天狗猿をモチーフにしてるから。It's got a Tengu monkey, proboscis monkey motif. でも天狗ってこんな団子花なのかな? But like when you say Tengu proboscis, is it really this ball-shaped nose? 早く首直せばいいのに。Probably fix his neck quick. あのスタッフの子に頼んでみようか。Should we request it for that staff? 無理じゃないか、あの子じゃ。いろんな意味で。It's impossible. That kid has various meetings? What? あの首、クレーンでも使わなきゃ。ビクともしそうにないし。ビク？Big fish basket. What the frick? I don't know. You gotta use a crane or something. 確かにね。For sure. But there's no one to talk to. Yeah. Okay, well, let's just examine everything. No. Of course, Mayoi was like, I don't want to be here. Hashigo-da. It's a ladder. それは、kiatatsu です。That's a step ladder. どう違うの？同じようなものじゃない。How are they different? They're about the same, aren't they? もっと本質を見ようよ、なるほどくん。Let's look at the true essence of it. なるほど。ははは。 あ、これ監督さんの座るやつだね。だよね。This is where the director sits. 一度座ってみたかったんだよね。I wanted to try sitting in it again. なるほど。なるほど、くんあれば ?For you as well? カメラの前でカチンって鳴らす。白黒のやつ。In front of the camera. Ka-ching. The thing that cries like that. The black and white thing. あと、メガフォン。はい、なるほど、くん。アクション。Yes! なるほど、アクション。ここまで変な子だと思わなかったな。I didn't think she was this weird. 撮影の時、光を反射させるために使う。レフハンとか言ったかな。When you're filming, you use it to reflect light. It's also used as a reference board, huh? なんだよその機能なさそうな返事だ。What's up with that? I'd like you don't care reply. だって私やるなら監督か殿様がいいもん。If I could, I want to be a director or 殿様。何をやる気なんだこの子。What is the kid's motivation? And there's no option to move. Dead guy. 胃袋たけしの下の形でロープでマーキングされてる。胃袋たけし's dead body has been marked out in roping by like this. 死体は怪人悪大以下の着ぐるみの中から発見されたのため。Because he was found in the costume of the villain. その形で通りにマーキングされてる。Marked out like that. 槍で刺されたのに血の跡が見られないものも stabbed by a spear, but the fact that we can't see the blood is 着ぐるみの中で殺害されたためだろう。Because he was killed in the outfit. うわー、すごいな。高そうなカメラ。An expensive looking camera. おい、触らないで。Don't touch that. なるほど、君撮影してあげようか Should we film you? No! 頼むからやめてくれ。I am asking you. Stop. Okay. What the frick? かき割りってやつ言っちゃった。やばば。A scene thingy. これ、殿様で使う背景かな。That is 背景. Right? Yeah. Yeah. そうだよ。ネオ藤山っていう山です。ネオ富士 mountain 殿様って江戸の話だろ。なんで富士山が見えるんだ殿様 is about Edo. Why can you see Mount Fuji from it? 江戸じゃなくて、ネオエドシティだからね。It's not Edo, it's Neo Edo City. Okay. Yeah, okay, so like what? Alright, my brain's fried. I'm gonna end it there. Like, I don't want to just fart around. Bye, everybody.